Hey there, Azaghal8. I'll be wanting to make a proper YouTube intro, so wink.
Yeah.
As it is, I'm already live on Twitch, but
Okay. I don't know whether RToWin is on his way or not. I haven't seen any messages yet, so let's see.
honestly, it's a good time to get started. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Fangs of Fire here, and as you likely just heard, Azaghal as well. Today we are meeting for for in week 8 of the Continental Cup. It'll be Azaghal and RToWin trying to hunt me down. No, but it's now it's a desperate last stand. If America is to even tie this up, we need to get a clean sweep this week. Every last one of the 5 games has to go to America. Hi there, RToWin. There he is. So
Okay.
yeah, so if I lose this, America is lost. But I do not intend to let that happen without a fight. I
Well,
may.
that is the normal way that we kill Dracula, so all good with that.
Well, yeah,
Random sieging.
the the lobby is up
Yeah, yeah.
for when
I'm
you're.
just getting now.
All right. So, what are your guys' thoughts as to who shall take who?
Um,
I guess we're repeating from last time, right?
yeah, I think that's probably. Like, if you want to change, we can change. Um,
No, I think it worked quite well. So I think I would be, since I played a couple of games as Dracula in between, I think I would be more comfortable with going on the same way.
yeah, perfect.
Okay, interesting. Most people split it Gul'dam, Van Helsing, and Seward and Mina. But okay, here we go. I,
Yeah. I trust we're happy with Oktoberfest start, and also just
Yeah.
give me 1 minute because my microphone is not coming to my OBS. Uh,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and just double check mine as well. But uh, like Asgal, how's your day been going?
Yeah, it's been going well. I think I now have a few days off because of sort of ascension and as we call it in Sweden, squeeze day in between. So I have a
Huh.
4-day weekend ahead of me. So that's quite nice.
This is a bit weird. It's the let's see. Um,
uh,
I'm not
are we happy with Oktoberfest start as well?
I'm not sure whether
Yeah.
they're hearing you. Uh, let's see. Well, then. Hmm. Let's see. Give me just a moment.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, now it seems to be coming through. RToWin, what about you?
Yeah, yeah, mine's all sorted.
Okay, whoa, let's turn that down a bit. You rocketed up halfway into the orange. Okay, so turn that down a bit. Alright, now then. Let's see what sort of hand I got here.
If you could just read out the contents of your hand so that the viewers can know, that'd be great.
That would be very pedagogical.
Hmm. Okay, I think that we're gonna do that.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank-
Yep.
Th-
Okay.
Thank you. I hope I spent all my bad luck in my 3 training games with Snuff last night.
Okay.
Oh dear. Where is he? I'm never gonna find him, am I?
No, but I mean, what we could do is that we could try to like rule out Ireland, I guess.
Yeah,
option.
yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to do that, or fire it into France or even Italy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm fine with that as well.
yeah, it was a good suggestion. I really don't care. I'm never gonna find him. We'll try. It wasn't Ireland.
Yeah. At least then we know that he wasn't there, and then we can sort of skip that thought. If
Yeah.
we don't get any information cards. Forthwith.
Was that newspapers? Yes, that was newspapers.
Yes.
Well, at least I know it's coming, and it won't be popping up out of the blue. I mean, it may still do that for, for the immediate function, but...
Yeah.
But here's something that won't.
Yeah.
A lot of Drac events today. Well,
Yeah.
3.
Plenty of those.
Local rumors. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Classic. Dracula did not put his first encounter next to Munich. Who'd have thought?
I was leaning for Venice for a moment there, but sadly not.
Misdirect. Original.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense, especially with newspapers revealed.
Though, yeah, newspapers, like, sometimes you can... Okay, and a rumor on the Gajumid Empire.
Yeah.
Always a win for hunters that Dracula presumably didn't have hoax in the starting hand.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna supply.
The bold
don't know.
tactic.
I know. I'm gonna discard bullets and dogs. There we are. And it's sword. I'm also gonna supply. Nice.
Let's see. I will keep supplying.
Ooh, that's
Aggie.
a bad idea. Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe?
I'll ally her.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So many Dracula events already.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm seeing number 5 out of 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's quite a high proportion.
I'm presuming I still need to draw the tickets for the white ones. I'll be very.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I do.
Yeah. But if you want to sort of start exchanging information with a trade anytime soon, just tell me and we'll arrange that.
Yeah, what's Van Helsing's ticket situation like? Does he have a slow ticket of any kind?
Yes, one.
Okay. Then maybe Van Helsing trade with Lord Godalming?
Yeah. Now it says my connection timed out.
Just give it 10 seconds, then we'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right. So Van Helsing trade with whom?
With Lord Godalming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, and before that happens, let me just write down all my stuff so that I can tell it to you easily. Because there's an annoying trade window that stops you from seeing the stuff.
Maybe I should also do that.
Yeah, if you want. Although you will be, because it's you initiating the trade, you can actually flip out of the screen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Whereas for me to see, we've got to pass the trade backwards and forth.
Yeah, that's an odd interface decision from them.
I agree.
It's quite possible that they simply didn't think of that because we wouldn't have encountered that before this tournament. This is the first tournament where we're doing more than one, anything other than just one-on-one. So.
Yeah, that's true. So are you ready?
Very nearly. I mean, yes.
Alright, I'll go ahead then. Here we go.
Lord Godalming, yes.
And then we'll switch channels, I guess.
Yep.
Number 4.
Yeah, maybe 5, just so no one can drop in.
5, yeah. Alright.
Alright, while they're gone, what I have in mind is just do something of a... I am definitely not known for Eastern starts, so I may catch them a little by surprise. I'm gonna Dark Call tonight to fetch that event, and this may sound kind of ridiculous, but I'm actually hoping for sensationalist press, because then I can cancel out the newspaper and make it more likely that my this year aristocratic gets through. Since then they'll need another newspaper. and one of the, it's weird to want sensationalist press of all Drac events, but then again, in one of my practice games with Snuff last night, Great Wolf was a played a rather definitive role in the game, even though I still lost. So this will be fun to see what I get. there's not much to talk about in this case, since as Dracula, you kind of just gotta play it by ear. I suppose I will likely throw down the soil shortly after the Dark Call. Possibly lay down one thing, say a mob, and that for the 3 that get wiped, and then do the soil to lead off. Soil to heal from the Dark Call, of course. Okay, they finished the trade. They should be popping back any moment now.
Alright.
Okay. So what's me going to do? See if I'm in Germany?
And then let's see. You want Mina to trade, right?
Yeah, but you can change your revealed card first.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nice to know.
And then trade with Logadamius.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And then I think we can stay in here and we can just
Propose and counter propose.
Yeah. Maybe give me. Firstly, take the. Just propose. Just propose what you think is sensible. I'll counter propose.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Let's,
Think I like that better?
Yeah, sure.
You can push back if you want to.
No, but I see what you mean. I guess that makes more sense for the future supplying situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept. Here we go. And here we go.
Yep. Horse trade, typical. Let's.
Ooh, dark cool. Ooh.
Okay.
Now I saw "Waiting for Fangs of Fire" on my screen, which is the Summon Storms roadblocks screen, right?
Yeah.
So, with an enhanced knowledge of the encounter deck, there is a 3 in 5 chance he has a roadblocks and a 2 in 5 chance he has Summon Storms. Perfect. I'm going to supply.
I was actually thinking how amusing it would be if I got Sensational's press, as on that newspaper report that Mina's showing could be parried.
Yeah.
That would definitely have been an amusing thing to get.
Ooh,
Yeah, definitely.
Hive Scouts. Yeah.
Okay. So, are we going for Spain, or are we picking both Spain and something else, like just trying to go for one thing? Because I guess Spain, Italy, East are viable.
That's a very reasonable suggestion, but we are playing Fangs, and he doesn't really believe in starting in Spain. so I'm inclined not to check it. But one day he's going to completely bamboozle me and actually start from Spain. But the most Spainwards I want to check is Santander. I don't want to check anything.
Which is Spain.
Yeah, it is Spain, but it's not like that.
Yeah,
It's
not
next to
Spain, Spain.
Yeah,
It's
is it the...
cold and rainy northern coast Spain.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big deal if we can find this location. And also,
Some would argue it's not the biggest deal, given that you do have that newspaper.
yeah, but we might struggle to. Okay, I'm gonna check Nantes.
Yep.
And I think that's a very sensible thing to check. And maybe I'm not sure where else. People have been trying Italy recently, but I don't think very good, so I'm inclined not to bother checking it.
Yeah. I suppose I'm not the most predictable of players, am I?
No, you're in fact very unpredictable, which I'm not sure is like it's got its perks and its cons, right? Like you don't get to have the best geometry when you're as unpredictable as you are. But it does make drawing high scouts early very annoying. Like finding Wakaziak with high scouts early. Oh, it's not too bad. Just guess like the worst possible spaces for Drac to be. Like from Hunter's perspective, it's probably there.
I imagine that he'll be thrilled to hear that, and like will have some salty comments. Wait, if he ever watches this my live stream.
So I just don't know where to put the other highest scout.
Should we go for sort of Austria-Hungary, something like that?
We can. I just don't believe he'll be in the east. I just I don't believe it.
In that case, I guess we could go for like Amsterdam or something like that.
It could be Amsterdam, but we can cover Amsterdam with psychic scan today if we want to.
Yeah, that's true.
He's in Amsterdam.
Somewhere in Italy.
Yeah,
or of course we could try to like hope that he's not running around in Great Britain, but I mean one thing could be if he's trying to use the fact that I'm playing Van Helsing and that I'm probably the weaker of the two of us in combat, so that could also be a viable idea.
Yeah, I'd be ecstatic to find that he's in England. Because it's just... recently everyone's been trying England as well, and I'm pretty sure I won every game. Well, I won lots of games, but that's not the point, right? Like, once you work out what to do against England, it's not too bad. I'm gonna try. I'm put one search in Italy, I think.
Okay.
Save this. No. Fine. Oh shit. Okay.
Here we go again.
Right, so this is still
Okay.
encounter 3. So encounter 3, I just searched Nantes and Rome.
Yeah.
Encounter 0, I searched Ireland.
Yeah.
We've searched Nantes. We've searched Rome.
I mean, it's of course technically possible that he could have been in southern Italy without going to Rome, yes. Rome, yes.
Yeah, I
But
fully agree.
I don't think it's very likely, but it's possible.
I agree it's possible, but I think most of the times that he starts in southern Italy, he would have placed one of his first 2 encounters in Rome. So I'm
Yeah.
inclined to not check southern Italy again.
Yeah.
It's more likely that he's somewhere
There
else.
is also such a thing as the hide card, so I could only be at one of the two.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. But if you want to hide in Bari or Naples, and then like not have left southern Italy by the time the hunters discover the start of the trail by with newspapers, that's okay with me. Could be England. Could fire into France again, or could like fire into like dodgy bits of France. We could check like 15 for North France. We
Yeah.
could check. We could check somewhere in Spain.
Yeah.
I just don't believe he's. I don't believe anything.
It's also
Yeah, I only want to search one of Toulouse or Clermont-Ferrand. I'm happy with either.
yeah, exactly. Either Toulouse or Clermont-Ferrand, and maybe Liverpool or Manchester, I guess. Manchester is probably more likely than Liverpool, but would either want to stay that long?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know which. I just don't like. Okay, so there's not search. It's not search Manchester or Liverpool. If we want to search one of those, we'll search Edinburgh or Swansea instead.
Yeah.
Because all of the sensible permutations, you go to either Swansea or Edinburgh first.
Yeah. So maybe Clermont-Ferrand, Edinburgh?
Yeah. Yeah, fine. Yes.
Hey Van Helsing, draw another one. Draw the last one.
Yeah, try and do a
I'll
newspaper
do my
reports
best
instead.
not to do that. Yeah.
I will say that it is all this back and forth between you about your scouts is very entertaining.
I know. I know you take pleasure every time I miss with scouts. So really, I'm just doing it for you. Apart from the fact that I also have no idea where you are.
It's also good content.
It is at that.
Fucking bit dumb. I'm gonna take it. You have 3 events, so you should probably do something about that.
Yeah. Mina only has 1. Stuart has 1. Right?
Gladaming has one. Van Helsing's the
Yeah.
only one who doesn't have only one.
Yeah. So either you can trade with Seward or
Yeah, I guess I'll go for Seward.
sure. Yeah.
Interesting. Me personally, I would actually trade with Mina to give her like something like a blood transfusion or a long night if you have that for once she's spent the newspaper report and has to show something new. rather than risk something random popping up and me getting more info than you would like.
Yeah, I know what his events are, so I have a more informed decision. But I know what 2 out of 3 of his events are.
Well, he just drew a new one, so actually, no, you don't know what all of his events are. Liar!
But there could be other factors. Okay.
Did Nina draw an event last term? I didn't know. Didn't know she only had 1 event still.
Yeah, he only has 1.
Yeah.
You wanna just quickly disappear? We should be quick.
Alrighty.
Yep.
You know, Ochat, obviously I can't chat with you since this is a tournament match, but I look forward to Newsayer Day because given that RToWin said since I would be baffled something along the lines of I would be baffled or I seriously doubt he's in the East. So they play the Newsayer only to find out that oops, there I am. And it's true. Typically, typically I don't go for that at opening, but but we gotta try to keep them on their toes. It will be quite interesting to see their reaction. Okay. Dum bum bum bum. So next try to move to Belgrade. Lay down soil. Or no, not yet. Need to. Okay, what's the. Sure. Okay.
Okay. Have that annoying toggle button remaining there, but
Oh yeah, I had that last time.
You ruled out
Yeah.
checking.
Yeah.
You ruled out checking Amsterdam with scouts because for a reason. Yes.
Oh, I can't be bothered to scan it. It's probably not important. Right? Just take a ticket.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll draw a ticket.
Unbeknownst to them, I'm just running around northern Germany all this time.
That's fine. Like you can run around, and we will ride our horses around, and eventually we'll catch up. we won't be catching up thanks to any hired scouts, apparently. Okay. No.
Scouting market has gone to shit.
no.
shit.
No feed after the vampire.
Mm.
As though he didn't have a good hide card. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to move around. Move on. Yeah, I think just stay supplying one more day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Local rumors on
Still not
encounter. On encounter 4. Right.
Yeah.
We didn't need local rumors.
No.
Okay.
Um, I think I will trade with Lord Godalming. Unless
Unreasonable.
Hmm.
you again have 3 events, maybe just play Mr. Research.
Oh. Okay. 3 Drac events. Horses,
Yeah.
schemes, enraged. Okay.
And I do kind of want. I'm not sure if I want Mina to trade with Syl or not.
If that's rumor tokens are fake and it's a hoax, then you might want to get those night supplies in before Ornament matures, yeah?
Yeah. If yeah, no one's ever done that to me. No one's ever put a boom token as the first encounter and it being fixed.
I have
No,
done
I
it
don't think I've
before.
ever had that either.
I've encountered it before, done against me, and I've done it to others.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of.
I agree. It's just never happened to me. Played with just sewage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to switch?
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the roadblock at the end of next turn. Once they start moving in.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Today is the day of newspapers.
Alright. RToWin, you were dead wrong.
Is east. Galax. Nice.
I had to really struggle to keep myself from bursting out laughing when you said that.
I just don't believe he's gone east. Yes, glorious. Well done. I am good at the game, I promise. Good. Lord Godalming is just going to supply, and then Seward is going to move towards collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he's in 58, I guess we'll fight. Oh, the last hired scout. Exactly what I wanted to draw.
Well, that's fine by me.
Yeah, it's not fine by me.
We have more to go on now, at least.
Yes. I think checking like 6 and 50 is pretty sensible, or maybe like 50 and 28. Yeah, I like the sound of 50 and 28. Like 28 tells us where his next location is, and 50 will tell us if he's gone to Sophia or not, which is somewhat useful. Maybe we should check Black Sea Coast. I don't really want to check Black Sea Coast. That's fine. You can go to Black Sea Coast if he wants to.
Yeah. So Klausenburg, Sophia. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
He is in Sophia.
I don't mind. I don't mind you knowing, really. Because to me, that's just whatever.
Yes.
But that's now all four. That's now all 4 scouts gone, so I no longer need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has been very sort of
Maybe.
asymmetric so far.
Maybe you no longer want to stay in England.
No, that seems like a good choice. I'll go to the channel.
Yeah, play the event mode, I would say.
Yeah.
Just to save it to action.
Yes.
Alright.
And I guess I'll keep supplying with me now.
Yep.
Perhaps I should misdirect their call.
I think you can, no?
No, I can't. That's the joke.
Yeah. How are events? Events are fine here. Events are fine there. Oh, Mina has wax cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well, I suppose that's public now. Good to know.
Maybe just you. I wouldn't take that as a priority to trade offer.
No.
Yeah, earlier that would have been useful because then you would have known that I hadn't hidden sooner.
How are we on the ticket situation?
You can take tickets, but
For the record, I think it does you much more good than me for it to be public how many white ones there are left.
maybe don't take tickets. So maybe find someone to trade events with. Because reasons. Maybe maybe grab the license of Mina.
Yeah. Could do that.
Funny, I thought you said that wasn't a priority.
Yeah, it's not a priority. There's chat shit else to do.
Yeah. Okay.
And then maybe Mina take tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, we are done in the white one department.
Ooh, very exciting.
Alright, time to drop this. Your move seems to indicate that what you have is a chartered carriage, so
It does indeed. Of course, it's an emergency.
yes,
Of
either
course
or.
it's an emergency to grab.
Either or. However, there are more chartered carriages than sense of emergencies in the deck, so
That is true. That is
So-
true.
smidge more likely.
Okay, we got his event out of the way.
Eh.
Nice.
At the same time, I'm gonna be fetching 7 points off it, unless you guys got the good luck necessary to penetrate that.
Indeed.
So I'm more than happy to trade a roadblock for 7 points.
As you should be. Fine. Do I want to move? Yes. I do wish to move. Fine. Okay, we're about to get vampire mature. Do I still want to move? How is fixed? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's quite a big number. I could supply. I could. No. Those are typical choices in this game. I will supply.
Stake discard.
will-
Okay.
Also supply.
You have a very sensitive mic by the microphone there.
Yeah, is it? Well, yes, and or my laptop is hella loud and likes to whir.
Okay, 2 stakes and out of the way. That's very nice.
Yeah. I think moving to Marseille is sensible.
Yeah. Should I keep supplying to get rid of the Dracula card, or
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the alternative option is you move to 49 and potentially die. So I'm keen for not that option.
yeah?
Okay.
Um, I think that I will supply using one of our night supplies.
Yep.
Go ahead and fetch yourself a newspaper now that you don't need it.
It still has value. I'd get to know whether it's possible for your location after Sophia to be the other, like which of 6 or 50 it's possible for you to have been to. I agree, it's not the greatest of value.
If you get it, I don't care. Holy Circle and dogs. Okay, that's the last of the dogs accounted for. That's the first Holy Circle that's popped up, though. At least from my perspective.
Don't you know I love holy circles? Always keep them. Most important item, maybe after horses. Right, I will pass. Van Helsing. Let me check
I guess
my
I can
events.
throw on you take it.
No,
Or
hold
yeah.
on. Lord Godalming has 3 events, and the top of the deck is also a hunter event.
Yeah.
So it might be better to trade with him.
Alright. I will trade. Here we go. I guess we're switching.
Yeah.
I personally find it a little bit curious because one of them is going to be loaded full, regardless how they go about it. I mean, if nothing else, they get to see what Lung picked up, so I suppose there's some value in it. So okay. Scan myself. Now here's something a little bit funny. I'm tempted to layer Glats, not take the 7 points, so as to try to draw them further east before I go to sea and go west. Now that it's probably just wrong to do that, but at the same time, I need to try a Snowland for this turn and the next turn, so I can replace a rumor token on. So I can last long enough to get my rumor token on that thing. Try to get a 1-2 I win scenario. Unlikely, but we got. But it's something. Make him have to chase it. Unless I have a vampire lair, but that would let me go up to 12. Meaning that the size reckless vampire would do it. Yeah, we take. Yeah, trading with Kodama, huh?
Okay. Aristocratic mature. It wasn't a hoax. Shocker.
I was actually tempted to. I was actually briefly tempted to lair that.
I think it could make sense. But I think you took away the wrong roadblock if you're going to do that. You should have left the roadblock on the road. So it makes it more expensive for us to get to Klausenberg. 28. That was Klausenberg? Or was that yeah, Klausenberg.
Yeah, Rosenborg is 28.
Okay. I think Stewart's going to move. Because moving towards Dracula, like, might achieve something. And it's convenient for Van Helsing if I leave a Dracula on the top? Yes. Good.
Slow horse.
Useless horse. Two from Sophia. Wouldn't it be fun if we killed him today?
Yeah, I'm not that dumb. If I had laired the place, I actually might have been tempted to do that. If I had been planning to go after Sofia to Sarajevo, then Zagreb, in the first place, then I probably would have laired it to give you something else to chase. Okay, that's the whole circle gone.
Okay, Mina can move to 59 and then psychic scan if she wants. That can be quite nice. It helps like it like halves the number of spaces Dracula could be in.
No.
And it's unfortunately risk-free.
Suppose I don't especially care which one.
This is fine. We will have a quick trade, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You want to switch over or just
the
speak
console
in code?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will do.
Okay.
No, wait, so decline that, sorry. I made a mistake.
Okay.
So didn't decline, sorry, let's go to the other chat.
Propose alternative is what he's trying to say.
Exactly. Yeah, I understood.
I think I'm gonna wolf form next to give them more options as to where I could be. Or do I? They've got Aggie, let's not forget. Gotta choose my path wisely. Now Seward will have his wax cylinders. A thing to keep in mind.
He isn't in Austria-Hungary.
From Hungary.
So he went. Well, I don't take his turn first before I work out where he went. But he's currently over there somewhere.
Yep.
And there's a wolf form from Baltica, unless we've seriously messed things up. No, yes, definitely from Baltica.
Yes.
And a rumour token after Sophia. Very well. Lord Godalming is gonna move because moving towards Dracula is a good idea. Moving towards Dracula and his trail. Lord Godalming has a horse, and he has a fast horse, unlike Seward's stupid slow pony. Where is Dracula? He went Sophia, and then he couldn't have then gone to 6 after Sophia. I don't think he could have done. Could he? No idea. It's complicated. 1.
No. Or I mean, I guess he could have left Baltica or left Austria-Hungary again. Went back to the east, but
only if Bucharest had already fallen off the trail.
Yeah.
Which it would have done, I think.
Yes.
Bucharest would have just been cleared. That's if he went Bucharest first. No, I think his start is probably better if he didn't go Bucharest first. Which would mean that he went bang bang. Very annoying that Stewart was slow yesterday. I'm going to go to Sarajevo, I think. I mean, there could be arguments for Shiget. But I think Sarajevo is better. Yeah, we'll go Sarajevo. And then Seward would also move.
I mean, he could be in Budapest at the moment.
Yes. So, like, I think this term we should either, because of the absence of hired scouts, this term we should either, like, we had them all already, because the deck was stupid. Because of that, we should make use of the psychic scan ability. So we should either psychic scan Austria-Hungary or Baltica this turn, and then we learn that he's in the other one.
That was what I was
if it
thinking
misses.
too. Yeah.
But then the question is, where do we want to scan from? 6 is off the trail unless, well, 6 is very likely to be off the trail unless he's currently there. I don't think he'd currently be there, though maybe he could be.
Yeah.
Maybe 55, and then wax cylinders can tell us if he hit. I.e., if 55 is empty, then we get the 3, but 46 is empty. If we play wax cylinders for being height, that feels sensible. But the disadvantage of this is if he's actually in like 11, this looks just silly. But like Seward's running in one direction and it's Mina. Well, I suppose Mina hasn't got to go all the way. Mina could just go to 49. And psychic scan from
Yeah,
there.
that was what I was thinking, that she could join Dalman.
Okay, we get the fast roll. I'm going to go to 55. He might have been here. He might not.
Yeah.
And it will tell me if he went to 46. Okay, Waxen's. Van Helsing.
Should I finish the item deck?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
If you have a state, discard it so that it's in the repool, or maybe not. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can search with Hawk.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're not going to ally him.
Although, yeah, this is not ally him. So we're going to learn that he went like maybe like 10-22, and then all forms to 11. That'd be pretty wacky,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't put it past him. So we're not going to search 46.
No.
Because that's very dumb.
I'm a little bit tempted to do Budapest, but
The thing with Budapest is reasonable, but I think there's also a very high probability that he has gone Black Sea coast and then jumped over Budapest.
oh yeah, see what you mean.
Like if he went 50, 56, 17, and then all forms. Although he could also like fatal forms, or and so on and so on.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Maybe search 56. We get a lot of knowledge out of 56.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
after whack. Yeah, especially if 56 is negative and also 46 is negative.
Yeah.
Varnet is not a hideout in China.
No.
Okay.
I'll go join Godalming.
I think so. I don't want you moving anywhere else. You could supply. But I think the psychic scan is probably just better. Yeah, the psychic scan is better.
I think so too. Gives more information.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you know that you aren't getting any scouts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, all the robot tokens are gone. Gas. I will take tickets. I will use wax cylinders for analysis. It was stronger. Okay. and he didn't wolf form to 56. So he did wolf form to either Athens or 10 or 6.
Yeah.
Good. Van Helsing did. Let's see. Yeah, not sure what Van Helsing should do. Maybe take a ticket.
No, I'm
maybe,
not certain too.
maybe trade. If I think about it, I'll remember what your events are.
You could also just fetch another of your night supplies if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Like, then he can't supply in day tomorrow if he draws a good event.
Yeah. I think there's one possible trade with Nina, which is not a highly prioritized one, but one that we were talking about before.
Yeah, do it. That's fine.
But of course, it's going to be revealed, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter
that's-
that much, I think.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Like,
Yeah.
there isn't a question mark on whether you pass both events.
Do you think so?
I don't think so. No, there's a question.
No.
But I think the answer's no.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Typical.
And then scam.
Yeah.
I did not go to
He's not
6, no.
Good. He went to 10 or 3.
Yeah.
If he went to 3, then he has to, like, go into the sea now, or Dark Rule or Feed.
No.
He go to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, if nothing else, it'll take you a little bit of time to clean up what I left behind.
Yes. Good. He has gone into the Ionian Sea.
Mm.
I propose that Lord Godalming goes to Sophia.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I propose that Seward goes to Salonika.
Yeah. Guess that's his job.
Yes.
Into the thick of the fray.
Yes, exactly. Drac has put a bunch of stuff there. Maybe some of it will be nasty stuff. Who should we send? It's Seward.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he feels he has been dealt a bad hand in life. And thrown into all that.
There's an vampire here. I
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could have gone better, could have gone worse.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, and no ambush. With the high cards.
Mm.
Fine. Van Helsing. Let's have a quick think. Dracula is in the Ionian Sea.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. You don't need to move. Yeah, it's very interesting actually. What's Dracula going to do? He just spent his wolf form.
Yeah. So he definitely needs to go somewhere where it's not completely obvious where he's landing.
He certainly cannot land from the Ionian.
No, of course. But I mean,
In fact,
without a wolf form, it's even more crucial to be somewhere where you have plenty of choices.
yeah. Okay, you can just supply this. Grab an event
Yeah.
at the top. Or doggos, not wanted. Okay, and then Mina has I think, a very crucial decision, and I think the decision is run out of the east, run back to Munich, or supply. Supply is fine, but leave. I don't want to move another hunter east for us to then have to track back. All of us track back west.
No, that sounds good. Maybe Munich
so-
is better.
So, yeah, but maybe supply is better because you're light on events.
Yeah,
Although,
that's correct. Only for
actually, maybe Munich is better. Sorry, I'm flip flopping. Give me a minute. Give me a minute to think.
because if I go to Munich, at least I'm then positioned in a place where I can also go through the item deck if we need that. But I guess the main thing right now is events, since we have gone through the deck once.
Yes. Supply one turn.
Yeah.
Just to wait.
Yeah.
It's the soil. Yes.
That's
I have them, yes.
good to know.
One second, while you're thinking, I'll just go to the bathroom very quickly.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got a stick on Seward?
Oh wow, I didn't go to the room location of that state, did I?
That depends. It depends on whether any of your guys on the east have a stake.
I'd say that Lord Godalming supplies us a fair share of stakes to be distributed among the team.
I mean, I know that 2 ended up in the discard, and I suspect due to your talk on that Van Helsing is holding the 3rd. Alright.
It is a reckless and a fog. It's completely fine.
Yeah, for people who are wondering, I didn't ambush with the fog because, like, that wouldn't stop him. This way, at least I contain him for longer.
Yes, very much makes sense. Like, you shouldn't ambush with the fog there. Like, you still gets held in whatever place as long as for 1 extra turn. You don't ambush with the fog.
Hi, I'm back.
Yeah. Could take a ticket, or you could supply for an event, but maybe not. Or you could trade with Steward. Lots of choices, would we? Didn't really narrow that down very much. What I said was
80% to the possible choice.
Yeah. So, okay, Steward is going to do. That. I don't know. Maybe supply. So we're gone. Confidence. Hey, that was our second night supply. And then Mia just passed. I wonder what colour back this card's going to be. Oh, it's blue. Shocker.
Well, I literally couldn't land this turn.
You can't even misdirect Slonica or what happens.
Yeah, I thought I was intending to.
No, of course not. It's very much in the realms of suicide. I'm gonna move Lord Dammy to 59, I think. Or at least try to.
Okay.
As part of our cycle west.
Yeah.
John Surt is
Stuck.
yes, stuck in fog. Van Helsing can move this turn. I think moving to Genoa makes sense. At least kinda.
On
yeah, I do think moving to Genoa makes sense.
on the assumption that I went Turinian.
You're Adriatic.
I suppose Adriatic, it helps with Adriatic as well, granted. But did I go Black Sea?
Maybe. I okay. This is again dumb, but I think I'm gonna pay Waxton as deduction on the Wolfhorn location. Just to learn.
I don't think that's
learn
especially
what it is.
dumb.
No, but I'm doing it as a day action as opposed to a night action.
Well, you're full on events, and you have a night supply still, so
Yes, I'm discarding one day action.
and for that matter, you also have the fact that you can heal by night too. So
Yeah.
for the record, you do want to go stop that.
What's that? Oh, a hoax. Yeah, might want to maybe do that. That's fine. So we'll do that later.
Yeah. You'll have time.
Yes, so let's just quickly check that definitely does.
Yeah.
Fog's gonna pop off, he's gonna slide the trail, or Fog's gonna pop off, he slides the trail. He rolls horses and rolls slow. He can still get there.
Yeah.
Good. Van Helsing. I do think moving to Genoa is a good idea, and you currently have 3 events. So
yeah.
If they're bad events, if one of them is bad, you can supply.
Bad, i.e., blood transfusion, long night.
Yeah.
Type things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything. No, I don't have anything actively bad. I just have some. The worst I have is average.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on to those and just go to Genoa.
Yeah.
Then I suppose Mina can reap the last night's supply, since she's the only one who has hand space.
Yeah, and Mina move to Munich. It's important.
Yeah.
I was actually convinced you had Money Trail, because the way that you had me stay there a turn, convinced me that you had Money Trail, because, as well, if I do that, you're gonna know. At least that's what it felt like, but okay. I just now I get to land Constanta or Varna, or Valona.
Yep, go for it. Oh crap, it's my turn. I lost. I heal. You can trade with someone. Seward doesn't have space. Isn't going to supply a day, and Norgam isn't going to supply a day, unless Norgam is going to supply a day. But he might not.
The unfortunate thing is the thing that you really need is one of the evil presences, because you drew both local rumors already.
Yes, we do want to evil presences as well.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have 3 sea zones to play around with, so.
Yes.
Yeah. We have played one evil presence or drawn one. And...
Yeah. There's only one of those that you're gonna get.
You are presumably not moving so you should trade away in events somehow.
Yeah.
Trade away in events in Mina, I guess.
Unless Mia's gonna night supply, because what else would she do? He can also ticket, for that matter.
Yeah, I think we should save our last night supply for a more relevant time. Upload one event to Mina, I think. That's what I'm thinking. If you've got a different perspective, by all means.
No, I can see something that I can give Mina. Well, now that I think of it, maybe that one's best to keep on my. Okay, yeah, I have another one. I can move on. Yep.
Yep, she now has 2 events.
She had 2 events before as well, but I switched out one that we don't need.
Fine, yep.
Should I pause?
I think just pass, yeah. That's I think even with tickets, right? You can't, so yeah, just pass.
No. Yeah.
Alright, let's get these cards to cycling. Nice.
Sophia led.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Not all that surprised, honestly.
And it's Halo. Fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Without wolf form, that seemed like a decent choice.
Obvious choice, yes.
Yeah.
Good. I think. Ooh, supply. Oh, there's a fucking evil present. Yes, supply is fine. You don't want to go into the sea right now, like not on your own.
No.
Maybe move to Mustang.
I mean, when we don't have an obvious thing to do, we might want to do like a trade, mostly to sort of check the situation.
Sure.
Because I think there are things that could be discussed.
Perfect.
Yep.
You can have Van Helsing trade with Seward then?
Yeah. I can do that when it's my turn.
Yeah. I do not think I wish to match survive, so I will pass. I do not think I wish to match survive, so I will pass.
Yeah. I'll trade with Stewart, and we can go to the other channel.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So they've already spent one excellent weather, so I'm definitely gonna stay and feed, because he already spent one excellent weather, or they rather already spent one excellent weather. So worst case scenario, one of them excellent weathers on me. I have new vamp ambush, and then we have a one-on-one fight, which admittedly could mean heroic leap, but that would. Which would be nasty, but there's at least a chance that the new vampire would be able to deal 4 damage to... Mia does have the escape route. I don't know. But I definitely need a bit more health to get through this. I was hoping that the soil would mature, but I didn't seriously expect it to. I just gotta... How long do I try Pirate Drac? Just go by sea all the way up to one of these, and then we'll form into England? Don't know. The nice thing is that they will have to divert some attention here. I think that that's probably the way to go if I'm to win this. Stuart will still be buried in Athens, delayed by the hoax when he takes care of it. Yeah, I just need to eat away at time. Eat away at their time limits. I think that's my win condition. I have my fog for emergency measures. What did I heard to tell you? And what if really, what would you tell me? Would you call them? What about your wife and daughters? Would you call them? If someone hired a team to kill them. And what about your what about she got me there? That's why. I just had a most wild idea. What if wild horses could make you who punts on who moves to a port out to sea? How do you do? Okay, there it is. Guys, I had the most wild idea. What if wild horses could make you punt someone out to sea? Cause have the horses be so wild that they gallop onto a ship as it's leaving. That would be hilarious, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. I will just pause with me now, I guess.
I think so.
Again, unless you want to claim that last night's play.
But I don't think you should. We don't know who doesn't. Like, there are 4 events at the top of the pile, and we don't know who's going to get a good sticky event and not want to discard 1 extra event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, as an extreme example, if the Night Supply is CG, and the 4th from the top card is Renewed Vigor,
Yeah.
then we don't want Medium to Night Supply now, and then also Night Supply in the day, and be like, great. Really, you want supposed to fly both of those. I guess it wouldn't be too bad for me, just and Drac.
I imagine you were expecting that, but
we did do some calculations in our 8-year-long trade, and decide that you were probably going to feed.
But sometimes being unexpected is not necessarily the best thing. So I think the expected action was probably a good action here.
I agree. We will move because someone has a hoax we need to deal with. Yeah, Yeah, supply is fine.
Yep.
Supply is
And I will
also fine.
continue. Yeah.
I will search. Oh, it's a hoax. If there's nothing urgent to be done, which I don't think there is, maybe take a ticket.
No. Yeah.
And then keep the ticket. Even if it's a fast ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a private event, but you can drop those escape wishes.
Yeah. So this the last night supply then.
No, as in tomorrow.
No,
She,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
night supply.
okay.
I'm
No.
thinking ahead to next
I
turn.
thought it was a bit strange, but it sounded like you said that, so I was.
Yeah, it would be a bit strange, I think. Like,
Yeah.
for exactly the same reasons as none of us night supplied yesterday.
Exactly. So I would just pause then because I don't think there's anything better I can do.
Fully agreed.
Okay.
Dark cool? Yes.
Yeah. That was expected as well. Under the circumstances.
Drac had decided that he didn't want to die today or tomorrow. I, in a shocking turn of events, will supply.
Yeah. That's indeed shocking.
Supply is fine.
Yeah.
You could also consider moving into the Tyrrhenian Sea, but probably not. That's probably dumb.
Yeah. I think I'll supply.
Yeah. It's a mistake. Fine.
Okay. Yeah, we are at quite the impasse. Since I know that you have at maximum one excellent weather, so since you spent one earlier, so you can't realistically engage in combat here. But at the same time, but you're stocking up on things in your arsenal while I simply burn away at the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is.
Supply again, and
Yeah, I agree. You can drop escape route if you have to. If it's better than whatever else you get.
I mean, I'm going to. I mean, I have something that I think is weaker, but you can disagree. I'm going to say it straight out.
Yeah, fine.
It's good luck.
Yeah, just chuck that. Don't do that.
But would have been useful before at the roadblock.
We had- we had- we
situation.
We actually need 2 of them for the roadblock for it to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because he
Ah.
double blocked the
The
railway.
rail line. Yeah, if Seward had a sense of emergency, then just long
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for admitting that I was right in my guess of it being Terra Carriage. So I know that that's hovering
You're
around
welcome.
somewhere.
Somewhere, yes. Given that Hunters have supplied 45 events, I reckon that Hunters have one of the 3 Charlotte carriages.
With about a third of those being Drac events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
exactly a third of the events that we've gone through have been Drac events.
Yeah, but like 45 out of 75 is like the fractions I like to think of. Anyway, I will pass. Remind how soon. So it's tricky, isn't it?
Trades.
If you want to trade with someone, you could trade with Lord Godalming. Lord Godalming, I say, would be a better trade than Nina.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Alright, here we go. And take a look at it, and then do you want to
Yeah.
switch over?
Yeah, just briefly, I want a couple of questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna be laying down the hide card. The reason why I lay down the hide card is so that I have the obscurity of which way I go, because obviously they didn't have money trail last time. Otherwise, they would have played it immediately and found me in Terranian. So, obviously they've digged up quite a few events since then, but basically I'm just gonna make them have it. And if they don't have it, then there's the obscurity of did I go up this way? Did I go this way? Or did I go that way? Let's... By now, my teammate Tarvala, I will be will be facing off against Azaghal8, if I'm not mistaken, or at least will be very soon. But because my win condition is basically just evading them long enough and then getting the 2 steps. It's gonna just zone out. You're gonna have to send someone out here to investigate what I put here. I mean, if they choose to ignore it, then that's one fewer day that I have to survive.
Okay. And I will just pause with Mina then.
Yeah.
That.
Ooh, hiding.
Yeah, I gotta do the whole tree if I'm to have the sea obscurity when I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that you wouldn't have the surprising return to make me unable to lay down a second encounter, but oh well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um.
Week 3 begins.
Weekly begins. Drac is on 10. Uh. hmm. Supply supply. That's nice and good. Let's see what I get. Okay. Um. Hmm.
That's a good question. What does Steward do?
Yes. Sorry, I'm gonna take a moment to think. I think I'm just gonna supply.
Trying to pull a pizza wizard, are you?
Yeah, I am that nice, and there's a Drac that went on top. I naturally can't remember all of Van items despite trading with him yesterday. I do know.
You've been training events with him, not items. That's why.
Yeah, we tell each other what our items are. He has this, he has this, he has. I'm gonna stop.
You remember the one thing I told you? Oh, I remember he had that, and then I added that. Maybe that will help you remember.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. You can move, or you can supply. Maybe just supply to know which way Drac is going.
Yeah. Should I supply with Mina as well?
Yeah, I'm saying. Actually, okay, Mina could instead move to Mediterranean.
Okay.
Or she could not. Depends. No, we probably shouldn't. Yeah, just supply.
Okay. I will chuck the escape route.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Nice. The more you discard stuff, the better it is for me, regardless what it is.
Well, yeah, say that. It means she's got three events that are better than escape route.
Yes, I know that, but escape route can be a handy tool.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you can. I think we're reading
Thinking about the reveal.
Yeah, I think there's one which I have seen, which I think would be sensible to reveal.
I mean, you have seen two of them.
Yeah. Well, the one that is
careful. Okay,
One that is not-
alright. Well, thank you for telling me she has hypnosis. And RToWin, do you recall that trying to speak in some sort of code is forbidden? So,
I don't. I think. Okay, I'll just say the card. Speedy telegraph. I think you should reveal that one.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking about as well.
Um,
But-
I don't. If you, I'm happy for you to call me out on what you think is a code. I don't think that was a code, but whatever.
Because if you're... Is it a code if you're referring back to cards without saying their names?
Well, I think maybe yes,
For example, if you
but
say,
then
like, the one we were talking about using next turn, would that be a code?
that...
I'm not sure.
No, that one... Because that was what you discussed in private. That's simply a reference back to back to what you had... back to communications that you were allowed to have.
Yeah, I think, I think the team one is like, I'm happy to define like a list
Yeah,
of cards
the-
that are team ones if you want me to.
Well,
it's
one-
not a
one-
privately agreed code.
One way or another.
Yes, and fine.
Yeah. But I have already revealed Speedy Telegraph now.
Well, yes.
Well,
I will also pass.
1 second, I will just ask my wife if she wants me to switch rooms because I think she's going to bed. So 1 second.
I will say that I'm quite happy that you have that the two allies that have shown up are what they are.
And not Rufus. Yeah.
Yes, Rufus would be
Why,
would be rather brutal. Would have been rather brutal throughout this game.
You are going to see again.
Well, obviously, I have no legal move other than to do that. Well, yeah, I literally have zero legal options other than to go to mid this turn.
That's not true. You can go to
The Turian is yet to slide off, man. The Turian is the second of the two seasons.
yes, of course. Fuck me.
Yeah, so I was actually surprised when you didn't move me into Mediterranean this turn because I'm literally forced to leave to Med. So, and that means that you go to cruise on to CAG next turn to challenge whatever I put there.
Yes.
So I think that was a bit of an error on your part.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay, so do you want to pass anything on, or
And who can you to whom? Everyone is full hands.
We
Yeah,
are
we
a little full. You
Yeah.
could. Oh, good relief.
If you have a yellow 2 ticket, perhaps you could try to filter that out.
I think holding on to the other two is fine. Even if you do have it, I don't know if you do. Because moving by rail is acceptable.
yeah?
Maybe I should just pass them.
No, you should definitely trade with someone. Like, worst case scenario, you can trade with me and tell me what event just drew.
Yeah. Maybe that's the best choice then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Trade with.
Okay. This time, I'll pop out. So I go Mediterranean and then see how they react. Like, how do they reposition? Do they have? I think that I commit to going. I think I commit to going northeast because Seward's still just sitting over there. Seward's still just sitting over there. And plus, if I go west, they're more likely to trigger this. At least in my opinion. I can perhaps mess with them, send them careening off in the wrong direction. Okay. My, they're having a long chat about this one. And I thought I was simply telling them what Mina got. So I think that was just a whoopsie on your end. I really know you're going to be about to do that. Without someone having an excellent weather to get there today, you'll have only one day to attend to deal with whatever it is. Alright. Yeah, I definitely think that not moving me into mid this turn was a whoopsie on your part.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I
think Mina can just pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now if you don't have excellent weather, you
you still get to Cagliari.
Yes, you can still get there, but you only have. But if it's something that she can't challenge, then like, as a random example, say it's a I don't know, fighter vamp, and it had and she doesn't have a stake. What if it's a soil and she doesn't have a host? That sort of
Yep,
thing.
those are like the two kind of things it could be.
Yeah. And definitely I would be highly incentivized to play both of them. Since I've dark called twice, well, I suppose I dark called the second time after, but I had a soil proc before I landed there, so I definitely have had quite a few options as to what I could have put there.
Yep.
Dawn actions. Someone mean
Yeah,
to.
just thinking. Okay.
Yeah, obviously the reason I waited so long, Kag, is so that now I have now you will need the money trail / hypnosis to figure out where I'm
Yes.
going.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's obviously kind of my win condition at this stage.
Yes. I think I might move Lord Godalming.
Yeah, there's no proxy events, there's no scouts. There's still 2 newspapers that I haven't seen.
Yeah, slow newspapers are useless, so.
I mean, if you draw it at the right time, it could serve as a makeshift money trail. But yeah, had you moved me out last turn, you could have played the speed telegraph to have her go there, see if I ambush, have her go there first, see if I ambush, and if I do ambush, and something that she can't handle, Van Helsing has just enough time to react.
So you just won't ambush, will you?
Maybe depends on what's there.
Or the ambush with soil or fighter van. I mean, maybe if it's reckless, but. Game is tricky.
Yeah.
That goes in Mediterranean. Let's do that.
This is going to be a tight game.
I think we're still in control.
What's that?
I think we're still in control.
That's
like you spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actions and put down 1 encounter. Which is pretty
Yes.
good.
Yes, but on the other hand, I now have obscurity again. And that could easily take you a little bit too much time to figure out. Mind you, if you found money trails, in the meantime, then things are going to be very hard, but definitely still doable, I think.
Why is the game so tricky? I'm tempted just to supply, just because I can't work out what to do that's better. Which isn't ideal.
I figure that what you really wish you had is that you still had wax cylinders on sewers so that you could see just what I was perched on.
That would have helped.
Yeah. That being said, they serve their purpose.
We actually didn't leave behind a hoax. It's pretty important.
Would you have left that alone? Would you have left that alone if you hadn't wax cylindered it?
No, we've got to kill it. Like, we're winning the game, so like, we'll clear everything. Partly, yeah. Right, come on, Richard, make a decision. I could move, I could supply. I should supply because events are good. That's one train of thought. That's probably pretty sensible.
The counter argument to that is you're already full on events. If you already have good stuff, what would you throw away if you got something better?
Yeah, well, but where do I move to? Like, Dracula is still to decide if he wants to go east or west. So moving east or west isn't very helpful. If, like, I'm currently slightly east, if I move to slightly west, then Dracula's like, oh, they positioned a bit. I can go the other way if I want to.
My honest opinion is that the correct move would be for you to go to Marseille, so that I can't since that's a highly influential spot in terms of regardless which way I go. Since Mina's vacating Marseille, perhaps you want to fill that in.
Why is Mina vacating Marseille?
Well, because from how you spoke, she would be the one to check out Cagliari. Yeah?
Maybe.
Unless you intend to just let that mature. Whatever it is.
I'm going with supply. Events are good.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't have the context of, like, is Van Helsing holding any excellent weather? I'm definitely lacking context, to be sure. But I honestly think that if Mina is the one that Gordon would just move to the space of whoever is leaving. Because if you want to attend to Cagliari, you have to leave now.
Seward will move. And he'll move to the east. Like this.
Interesting. And you just remarked that I could go either way, and yet you're moving your one player that is in the east, discouraging me going that way, that far west, spending an event? I fail to see the sense behind that.
I will enlighten you later.
I know that he is likely holding on to a chartered carriage too, but
Van Helsing, I think, can move to Marseille.
hmm.
And move to Mediterranean. You can supply.
Alright, so someone has an excellent weather, or you're just letting it go. If that's what you're doing.
Yes, by the fact that we can do X or we can do Y, then we have the option to let it go. Yes, big information there.
Yeah. But yeah, the question is, how do we reason based on what we think is in Cagliari?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. Like, it could be hoax, it could be vampire, it could be soil.
Yeah, exactly.
All of which would be extremely good insurers for me.
Yeah, but
I mean,
leaving. I
think supplying is better.
That's completely fine with me.
Yeah. Question is just, I mean, there is a risk, of course, that I draw a very good event.
Yeah, I agree.
And I will end up in a dilemma.
Speedy Telegraph is generally ranked as a so-so, like slight above average, but there are people who, like, to give you an idea, like, people rate things like planned ambush and another good example, like Lucky Find, above that more often than not, to give you an idea of the community's general opinion of that.
Yeah.
And granted, you've already discarded the other one, so maybe you might want to be a bit more hesitant about that.
I think just supply is very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do tell me the event you want to discard before you discard it.
Yeah. I mean, the event I'm
Actually,
okay.
maybe just tell me the event you drew.
Yeah, I drew.
Let's see if that's. Yeah, chuck it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So
there might be a discussion for a trade, and maybe.
I think that would be lovely, but I have a different plan that involves us not talking in private this turn. So, unfortunately, we don't get to talk in private. And go us. My plan is good. Trust me on my plan. It's good.
I'm smelling a hypnosis.
I will pass with Lord Downing. I will heal with Seward. Van Helsing trade with Nina. Events.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's the trade that I was thinking.
Great.
But then I hope I'm thinking the same thing as you are. If we're not
So,
going to play it straight up.
yeah, in a moment, Mina is going to trade items with Van Helsing.
Yeah, but since he controls both characters, he can't go away. Just...
Yes. So, let me have a think. Like before you, let me have a think.
Oh, sorry, I already clicked trade.
No.
But
Yes, you're in a trade. You're in a trade with yourself.
yeah, I am trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 3 cards, 3 events
On either
Mina.
character, yes.
And I know that Van Helsing has that, and that. I know Mina has that, and something I don't. No, something I do know. I do know because it's face up and revealed in front of her. Let me check. This is not a code. This is not a code. Dracula just doesn't know the information. Of the events that Mina has, the one that she drew. You know, fuck it. You can work this out. You can work this out. They want to trade events to move events about, which means like we're doing something with this trade. So there's only like one obvious thing that we can do.
Yeah, I mean.
Ask me if you're unsure, or you want me to try and drop a hint that's not a code.
Yeah, but I think I know, but would that also entail another trade between the same 2 characters in the next move?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but then okay, if I'm a complete idiot, you can scold me later, but I think I know what you mean. So, yeah.
So, Mina's speed telegraph shouldn't be changing, and yeah.
No, I'm just switching one important card for a less important card.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm doing that. And then I'm trading again from Mina to Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I get what's happening here. At least so far as these 2. Van Helsing had the excellent weather. Mina doesn't have the hand space to take that. So, and Van Helsing has a stake and Henley Host to deal with the most consequential things that could be at CAG. I think that's what's going on. Very important decision for me here. Which way to go? Or do I Wolf Form Shore now?
If you Wolf Form Shore now, then Seward's move to 59 looks bloody good. Dracula stays at sea. Hey, what? Now, given that we're doing this today, yes, we don't need to do any dawn actions, I didn't think. No. Given we're doing this today, I trust Van Helsing has excellent weather, a stake, and a heavenly host?
Yes.
Yeah, I read into the situation correctly there.
I will supply, I guess. How many hit points is Dracula on this stuff? He will all form from the Turinian or the South Atlantic. Or he will keep going down to 6 and then 5 after he will forms, if he will forms land. We can keep going even 3 times if he wants twice more. Which would be bang, 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 leaving him on 4 HP. That would be Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry, it's already bad. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday move would be to land, and then Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, maybe move, maybe feed. Sunday, maybe move, maybe feed, maybe hide. Probably not hide. And then fair Murphy Swiftness for the win. Fine. We just have to beat all of that. In a shocking turn of events, I think I will supply. Because I don't know where Dracula is.
Okay, so at least Gul'daming doesn't have the money trail. Good to know.
I do not need one of those that you can escape routes. Should will supply, not knowing whether Dracula is currently going east or west, and not knowing if
Okay, good.
Dracula is about to reform. Van Helsing will deal Cagliari.
Yeah.
It is a new vampire.
Yeah. I was hoping maybe that you were letting it go, but I didn't think so. At the very least, it cost you the second excellent weather, so I now no longer need to worry about that. That's worth something.
Yeah, so you are free to do whatever you want in this combat. Try not to die, I guess, but if you're pretty surprised if he dies.
Yeah, like, best case scenario, typically in a vampire ambush is 6 damage, and that's pretty extreme.
Yeah, 6 is pretty hard to get.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. Perfect.
Yeah, didn't have any cancelers, so...
Yeah, 6 is only possible if hunters dodge in round 1. Like, hunters can deny 6 being a possibility if they just play escape, dodge, escape, dodge, escape, dodge, or escape, punch, escape, dodge, escape, dodge.
So, Mina?
Yeah, let's see. Dracula is currently in the Turinian or in the South Atlantic. I think Mina should stay still and supply.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got rid of the Drac.
Yeah. Because of course, what we're struggling for is turns to get through the event deck, not space to hold it in our hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I will pass. I think that I don't hate using the night supply now.
No, go ahead.
It looks a little silly if Dracula moves by sea next turn. Then I want to supply with Seward again, I presume. But I think Dracula moving by sea is fine. No, I will not use the night supply now. I will continue to wait. You are stabbing the vampire with your stake.
Yeah.
Yeah, shame, but oh well.
Vampire is deceased, and Mina should also pass. Right, so now, Dracula, you want to land back on Cagliari.
Considering that I am layering it, that actually wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing.
It does force you to feed, Darkpool, and hide before you can leave Cagliari.
Yeah.
And it would be on Van Helsing's head.
We'll go with sticking that there. Here I come.
Yeah, go on.
Just kidding.
See again.
I think at dawn. No, right?
No, I don't think so, no. Okay, so Dracula has moved 3 spaces by sea.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
either
now in.
Aeolian or North Atlantic.
I agree.
Yeah, this is why I made that CAG play. It's eating away a lot of the clock.
Yeah.
Well, being at sea is eating away the clock, yes. But the question is, can you survive the hunters when they come and get you? Let's see, when did we make our decisions? We made our decisions like Van Helsing moved to Cagliari when Cagliari was the last spot on the trail.
Yeah.
Had to be Darkpool. So that was then, but he'd really just worked out what was going on by the time, like before he moved his first space by sea. So Dracula largely had the knowledge that we were excellent weathering to Cagliari at the moment when he chose his first choice of sea move, because he had to go to Mediterranean. He only used choice of South Atlantic or Mediterranean.
Yeah. and then he had figured out more or less exactly what was going to happen.
I think Lord Godana might need to move. And I think he might need to move west.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
No, but I don't think that's a bad choice.
I will move west. Sewage might also move west. I leave a lot of space open on the east. Just close that. Yeah, I will move west, I think.
Hmm?
Yes. Well, I believe that is in the west, not the east.
Yeah, I'm also
Do
leaning
I?
in that direction. But it's hard to tell for certain.
Hmm. Fine.
If you want to go Gul'daming West, I can go ahead, but I definitely wouldn't commit Seward West as well, if that's what you're judging by what you're saying.
Yeah, but you are Dracula and you are playing against me. So I will take your advice with a pinch of salt. Um, yeah, I think everyone moves west. It's very dumb. I think, yeah, yeah. I've convinced myself that at least we should start moving west.
Interesting.
I think just Geneva is okay. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Just do that. And then sewage, I will also have move west. Very, very dumb. I think it's good. Van Helsing, I think, supplies. I don't think he's got a role to play in the rest of the game,
No.
in, like supplying for good events.
Whoa.
How much health is Dracula on? Dracula is on 6 health. Dracula is in the North Atlantic,
Or Ionian.
I think even ally is acceptable. Let me check the supplies and return situation. I used 1 supplies and return earlier. Dracula will be on, I presume, 5 health if he lands immediately with a wolf form.
Yeah.
Or he's going once more by sea, and he will be on.
If you equip him 4, if you don't 5.
Yeah, 4, and then a wolf form takes him to 3. I don't think it makes much difference. I really don't think it matters. Maybe ally? I don't know. I think if we end up in a combat, we should be killing Dracula, because we still have all of the combat events. If we don't end up in a combat, Ali is useless. However, equally, Ruthless is take Ruthless as an ally. It prevents various sea Dracula stuff, which I can't currently predict. Mina might want to move to Geneva or Nuremberg. I think it makes sense. Could also move to Bordeaux or Nantes, whichever doesn't matter. Maybe I don't know which is better out of those 2. Maybe Nantes might even be better. I'm not sure.
Well, if you're right and I am in North Atlantic, and I Wolfhorn Shore this turn, where would I Wolfhorn to?
Well, not to where the Mina is standing.
Presumably not.
If it all forms onto Misha's head, then I think we'll handle the rest of the game.
It is trying to be funny.
Maybe just Geneva.
Okay.
Actually, maybe Nuremberg with Seward. No, not Nuremberg. Geneva.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tricky, I guess. We still have 1 night supply. I do not wish to use it. We still have 1 night supply, and I think I might use it. I am the only hunter who's not Van Helsing, who's not full on events. So I will take a night supply.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's see what was hiding under there all this time. Was it Money Trail?
Good. Van Helsing is just his only job is trading, I guess.
Yeah. Do I need to trade anything right now? I don't think so, right?
No.
I mean, I could trade something if you want to, otherwise you could just rest, which is basically possible.
You should. I think you should trade rather than rest. Like, I think your hit points are completely useless.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's what I mean.
yeah.
It's off.
Trade with one of my hunters then. So trade with sewage.
Do it. Yeah. Okay. Channel switch, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I understand what's going on to a degree, but one thing I still don't understand: why on earth did you use sense of emergency with Seward earlier instead of simply horsing? I mean, granted it gave you hand space, but oh, they went off to trade. Okay. Oh, didn't realize they gone off to trade. Oops. Then deep in thought as to my own move. I do hope that they didn't find Vampire Lair. However, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, or 19 is in my hand. There's 6 left. Alright. Since you all went west, simple choice.
That has all formed. And shuts down the room shaker. Doesn't shut down the room shaker.
Doing.
Does shut down the room shaker. Yes. Well, if that makes it to the end of the pile, I'll be impressed.
Speedy telegraph.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's speed telegraph hypnosis, isn't it?
Yep.
I've been.
As you can tell,
I've been.
Andre's an engineer.
The one thing that I still can't make sense of is why you did sense of emergency versus horse with Seward.
On Seward, he gets 59, so that he could fast horse to the corner land next turn. And be on cooldown. But you can wolf on from the match. Nina is going to be first and play hypnosis.
Alright, so what's our last event as well?
Oh. So there. I thought I might as well go with since we were doing that. And then, yeah, Britannica.
Britannica. So that is 1, 2, 3, he is in 18 or 23. Good. Now, yeah. Now we can think. Where?
Yeah, given that you signaled me that you were going to spend the second excellent weather, I decided that my best bet is to take advantage of the fact that you'll be out of excellent weathers, and therefore seas can be my ally in this case. In terms of acting as a bit of a buffer in terms of your movement. How quick you can reach me. And so on.
Right. This turn, your cooldown goes to 29.
Yep.
So that is... Yeah, that looks like it should be winning. Let me double... Let me spend a minute to...
So you toss one chart carriage, Mia has a second one. Seward, at least I would suspect, has one. Although if you're saying that you can get to 29, that's... No, that is 2 roads. Okay.
I mean, I could start by flying with Van Helsing.
Excellent. We win the game. Which is good. I will... Oh, he's got a fucking event. He's got a fucking... he's got an event. I forgot he had an event.
Yeah.
Okay, the event's probably useless, most events are.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can still play it now.
Yeah.
But you kind of broke off earlier, so we didn't hear all of what you said earlier.
He's got an event.
No, about before that.
Well, we have a winning plan, provided the event isn't important. Lord Lambert here. sort of go. Bang, bang, bang.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, that's close. I'll do it. Is in Botanica, is in Ireland specifically.
Yeah. Most likely Dublin.
Yeah.
But
Okay, since we're into
Totally
number
wrong.
2, that's that out of the way.
I'm going to play Consecrated Ground now.
Hmm?
I'm going to play Consecrated Ground now, and it forces Drac to leave Ireland and go to England.
Yeah.
Where there will be a welcoming committee. I intend to put the CG token in Liverpool. Yes. I'm just going to reveal having a host on Walking is the fair. Yes. And I won't reveal on reveal soon. You can pass audio, doesn't matter. I mean, technically, I should have declined to reveal one of them.
Yeah.
Because they're the relevant hunters. But
fine.
it's up to you, I really don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, your hunters won't make it to the fight.
No.
So,
I will reveal them.
yeah. Well, only like,
So where do you want
Cagliari, you get to, I always wondered if we get to see what he led if we put a heavenly host on the lair location. I presume you don't, but
we can try.
yeah, sure. Oh, we do. He led a host.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just tossing it away.
We will trade. Dublin is possible. Van Helsing.
Ready?
Trades of someone. I guess you have to tell me what event has just been drawn.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that, and also maybe we can. I mean, I think I know roughly what you're doing, but I also think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't make any weird mistakes. So who do you prefer that I trade with?
Maybe Stewart.
Okay.
you just need to click on reader so that you know it's typed up. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a very, you had lots of options there.
The good news is I know there's no excellent weathers around, so I will have enough time to at least get in a feed. Since you've used both sense of emergencies and
Supplies fine. And supplies should be best. Mina could.
and
No, it's not going to make any difference. Just supply, look for good events, I guess.
Yeah.
for instance, if I give you the Swift Vampire Lure, it would help. Though I see all 4 stakes in the discard, so you'd have to cycle the deck to make use of it.
Yeah.
Mina just drew
Yeah.
You should keep. You can't trade a block down in a service turn because you should keep like useful events on Van Helsing rather than storing them on Lena because you won't be able to trade them next turn. So potentially, maybe not. You won't be able to next turn.
I mean, unless you, I don't think you need Trump carriage from Mina, and in that case, right now there's
Agreed.
nothing to do about it.
Yeah.
So I guess I will
Just rest for whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
just rest to get rid of a nosebleed. So,
Yes.
nosebleed animation. And yeah, I mean, just pause.
Yeah.
She gives me the better chance.
Could this be Swansea?
This be devilish power.
Maybe. Or unearthly swiftness.
Or on every surface.
Yeah.
No, even darkness returns. Wild Wolf
Oh, yeah.
probably has some unit. Drac chooses not to play any of those.
Yeah.
I will land in London. Dracula has 3 different. I also choose to land in London. Yeah. Well, if Dracula has unearthly swiftness, it could be better for me to land in Plymouth.
Yeah.
Because if the unearthly swiftness is through London,
Mm.
then he can't go to Plymouth.
Yeah.
But if Dracula has the remove the consecrated ground token card, and devilish power, then I want to be in 33, I think.
Yeah.
Well, 33 is fine. Dracula's Sunday moods. Bang bang. none of it's gonna matter much.
No, no. Exactly. Okay.
Supply with gun housing.
Hmm.
And biomune as well.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of the Drac event.
Yeah.
No Dark Rule shenanigans. Not that I think Dark Rule will actually save him, but like, maybe there's
Yeah. Good to
something.
eliminate the risk.
Yeah. We will trade in case I didn't like how my items were distributed last time.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what items your 2 hunters have.
Yeah, they've got quite a few. I can shuffle them about if I want to. Maybe I should think about this carefully. But I should. If it's one of those. Yeah, we will shuffle. Shuffle. So we can heal, because obviously 7 hit points is not enough. Then housing, yeah, it's the same situation as last time.
Unless we want a night supply.
No, I don't want a night supply. I want Drac to walk onto my face. Okay, now does your event save you? Drac wishes to freeze. I will move on to Drac's face. No.
I
have Haunt. I wish to play Haunt.
I expect that Seward has it too.
He does indeed.
Yeah. Better than anything else I had, but I was not
trade with Logadami. Give him all of the all of the events. You actually keep the middle one because I actually don't want to play that. Because he got 6 of points.
Yeah. So I'm proposing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Supply for good luck. Move if you want to. It's up to you. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Newspaper?
Newspaper report.
Oh, I'll play that immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Oh, it's the Irish Sea. This changes everything.
Who'd have thought it? Right.
Alright, let's see what you have.
We have... I'm not sure if we have all of the combat events, but we've got quite a few.
Well, considering that you've tossed both escape routes, no you don't.
Okay, well, the escape routes don't do damage to Dracula.
Okay, you're missing one planned ambush, evidently. Or not. So
How do you feel? Lucy and two plan ambushes. I think we got this covered.
well, yeah, I do know that Mia was the one who did not have a Henley host for full power CG, so therefore I know that I am dead. GG, well played, guys.
Yeah. Well,
GG.
what's your event?
It was false tip. Which is why I actually debated Wolfhorn to Santander, since then char carriage along that line definitely makes sense. So I might be able to send you careening up into northern Germany. But in the end, I just figured that, honestly, yeah, I think I'm not sure what, like, if any one thing cost me the game, but yeah, GG, well played, guys. And with that,
That was really good.
at least I survived to week 4. That's
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
not that it matters, but what a long game! What a long game. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's see what Twitch has to say.
Yeah.
Thank you for the first time. I'm Fuzzy Lectern and Shy Buster. Hi there. But I'll play you too. That was, like I said, that was unfortunately that means that Continental Cup is lost for our US. But alas, I did my best.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I get the satisfaction of having completely surprised you with where I began. It actually started out well.
Yeah, I mean, using the roadblock to get the Earth traffic mature is a good use of roadblocks.
Yeah. Whew, boy.
I think you wolf formed to Athens. No, yes, you wolf formed to Athens and then went to sea.
Yeah, I need to
Paint yourself into a corner a little.
Yeah, I think that it's possible that that's what put me there, but I figured Verona would be a tad too risky since I didn't have the second fog yet. And it also gave you more options as to where I could be, and that caused you to direct the surprising return search to, or last scouts to Varna, whatever it was that made you search that. So I think that it at least kept you on your toes. Got 7 influence, but got to week 4. 22 days. 22 days passed. Oh boy. That was... let's see. Aspect was newspaper. 1 vamp matured. Used Dark Ult for events twice. Okay.
Yes, didn't get a good event with them, really.
Well, the roadblock definitely paid for itself.
Yeah, roadblocks is fine.
The false tip, on the other hand, perhaps if I had made the play into Spain, Santander for the last wolf form there, then for one it's harder to use CG, and then you're more inclined to use a charred carriage so I can muffle that, or if you have a 3-2 ticket on someone random, I can perhaps send them Ukraine into northern Germany. But as I said, I saw that speed telegraph into whatever hypnosis coming immediately, and then you would have known exactly where I was. And with CG, you would have been able to divert me right into you at Bordeaux. So that would have been, I think, an even more deadly mistake.
Yes. Does CG, this will power CG kill you when they want to?
It doesn't kill me, but you can.
It doesn't
but
kill you.
it doesn't.
Yes, it's just into Bordeaux.
It doesn't kill anybody pushing me directly into Bordeaux, where you can horse Gul'daming, so I can't lay down anything. So that would have been just stupid. To that as a result, if it weren't for the hypnosis, but then then we're talking, since you didn't. First starting location, by the way, was Klausenberg. Just FYI. But
Yeah, I have a religious vendetta to always put the southern encounters where the first southern location where the first encounter is. I think it's more sensitive information to collect.
But
I consistently do it wrong.
yeah, that was. But on the whole, yeah, it started out fine because, like, you were just since you drew all the scouts right away. That was very helpful. It's possible that I should have just landed Like, how early did you have full power CG? At what point did you? At what point did you have that?
Who drew it? Azaghal, was it me or you?
But I'm past you quite quickly. I would say somewhere in the middle of week 2.
So there. So
Day 9, something like that. Day 9, 10.
Yeah. It was before Lord Downey left Munich, right?
Okay, in that case, had I landed without wolf form from Kagor, honestly, I think when it comes down to it, I should have just taken advantage that I had drawn enough of you into the east and try to wolf form from Med and just not bother with trying with the. Then you know that I'm going west and not going Black Sea or Adriatic, but who the heck does that? So you were almost always going to assume that I was going Turanian. So I think that either I go to see it one turn sooner to save the wolf form, or I simply go one C further so I can land at Marseille or whatever. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think that the answer is that I simply go to see one turn sooner and don't wolf form, because I think that's what ultimately killed me. But yeah, good game, guys. I imagine you guys are rather tired now, given that it's now nearing midnight on your side where you are.
Yeah, I have 18 minutes to midnight, but luckily, as I said, I have the day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
whoops.
newspaper reports that reveal you first? Since I'm filling in the.
Yes, you revealed. Right? Yeah, you only found that out through that, and then I discharged. Yeah, but then I discharged the roadblock to parry you. But thank you everyone for watching, and see you all next time. Bye.